Many people spend years wishing for a better life. More freedom, more success, more financial stability, more happiness, more time for the things that truly matter. But there's a truth that very few people ever really grasp. The real secret isn't just about wanting a better life. It's about becoming the person who is capable of building one. Because the results you're searching for on the outside are almost always a reflection of what you've developed on the inside. Success rarely happens by accident. It's born from the decisions you make when nobody's watching. It comes from the hard choices, the quiet sacrifices, the discipline you maintain on the days you don't feel like it, and from the courage to keep going when everything seems to be moving too slowly. Many people give up not because they're incapable, but because they stop believing the future can be better than the present. And that's exactly where the real power lives, in your ability to keep the promise of the future alive. In this series of reflections, we're going to explore timeless principles on personal growth, discipline, purpose, mindset, and action. Simple ideas, but powerful enough to transform an entire life when consistently put into practice. Because knowledge without action produces nothing. But a single idea applied with consistency can completely change the direction of a life. If these reflections can help even one person recover their hope, find a new direction, or take that first step toward their goals, then they've done their job. Because every great transformation begins the same way, with a decision. And maybe your next decision could change your future. The most fulfilled people don't live trapped by their past. They learn from it, but they don't live in it. They're oriented toward what they can still become. The past gives you experience, but it's the future that gives you motivation. It's the vision of the life you want to build, the person you want to become, and the dreams you want to see through. That vision holds extraordinary power that can lift you when you're tired, keep you focused when distractions appear, and push you forward when everyone else has already quit. Because when you genuinely believe in a better future, you discover strengths you never knew you had. When results take time to show up, when obstacles get in the way, when you make mistakes, when doubt starts crowding your mind, don't stay stuck on what went wrong. Look ahead at what's still waiting to be won. Every great achievement started as a simple vision. An idea, a possibility, a mental image of something that didn't yet exist. No great leader was born ready. No entrepreneur started with all the answers. No extraordinary person started out extraordinary. Everything begins with an ordinary person who simply refused to let the present define the rest of their life. It's that ability to imagine a different future that creates the courage to act today. When you know where you're going, obstacles stop looking like dead ends. They become part of the journey. So ask yourself, who do I want to become 5 years from now? What kind of life do I want to build? What impact do I want to leave on the world? What story do I want to tell when I look back? Those answers have the power to completely transform how you live every single day. Because motivation comes and goes, circumstances change, challenges never disappear, but a strong vision stays. And it's that vision that keeps you moving when everything else seems to be trying to stop you. Think for a moment about all the people you admire: athletes, entrepreneurs, scientists, artists, leaders. Not one of them got where they are on talent alone. At some point in their lives, they had a vision stronger than their fears. They saw possibilities where others saw limitations. They kept moving when the results weren't visible yet. And it was that ability to believe before they could see. That's what allowed them to achieve what once seemed impossible. The same principle applies to your life. It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made. It doesn't matter how many times you've had to start over. What matters is the direction you choose to take from today. The past is done. The future is still wide open. Every single day you get a new opportunity to close the gap between your reality and your vision. Every habit you build, every decision you make, every skill you develop, every small step you take, all of it is shaping who you're becoming. Many times we want fast change, instant results, immediate progress. But the biggest transformations happen slowly, like a tree that grows without making a sound. One step